It do be like that, Mr. Stancil. Fighting fascists from my laptop in the candle. He online beefing while I'm chilling on the stoop. Whole world wildin', we just vibing with the truth. Yeah. I woke up scrolling x.com. Nazis posting memes, I drop napalm. Report, that's right. Suspension hit, now I sleep tight. Photoshop me with Hitler, real cute. But I re-show fascists in a three-piece suit. I fight the fight from my downtown condo with Jamal on my side yelling, let's go! Chill, Mr. Stancil touch grass sometime. You stressed out posting, I'm fine online. You do the tweet wars, I keep the peace. Got that mid-city flavor, talk is cheap. You love black people, yeah, I heard the speech. But last week you called the cops at the beach. Still I got your back, you my weird little bro. Just stop trying to freestyle at the protest show. Yeah, you do be like, yeah. You do be like that, Mr. Stancil. Saving Twitter from the Nazi scandal. We in the streets in the subreddit trenches. Keyboard soldiers on woke adventures. It do be like that, Mr. Stancil. Saving Twitter from the Nazi scandal. We in the streets in the subreddit trenches. Keyboard soldiers on woke adventures. I got a black studies degree, I'm certified. When oppression shows up, I get verified. I give out housing vouchers like confetti. Revolution powered by espresso and spaghetti. They call me Wiggle Wheel when I hit the block. With my cargo shorts and progressive talk. Don't need a cape, I got policy papers. Dropping 10-point plans on fascist haters. Look, Will, you mean well, but you extra, bro. Trying to say the hood in your Target clothes. You a hero online, but in person, please. You spill kombucha on your black studies tees. Still, I respect it, you fight with heart. Even if your tweets sound like modern art. Just remember, dog, when the timeline spins, you ain't gotta save us, just log out and grin. Like it do be like that. From the Nazi scandal. We in the streets in the subreddit trenches. Keyboard soldiers on woke adventures. It do be like that, Mr. Stancil. Saving Twitter from the Nazi scandal. We in the streets in the subreddit trenches. Keyboard soldiers on woke adventure. I know, Mr. Stancil. It do be like that. We all trying to save the world. One post at a time. One post at a time.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got a feeling that something ain't right. People eat Pokemon, I don't like it. And I'm wondering how I'll protest so well. I have an idea. You'll eat me. So I'm stuck in Lugia's stomach alone. Yes, I'm stuck in Lugia's stomach alone. I'm seeing what it's like to be in a stomach. It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. Losing control, Pokemon being eaten. I'm in a stomach to see what it's like. Here I am, stuck in Lugia's stomach alone. Well, it ain't right to eat a Pokemon, so I let the Pokemon eat me. I spent some time in Lugia's stomach. Pokemon shouldn't be eaten, please. Yes, I'm stuck in Lugia's stomach alone. I'm seeing what it's like to be in a stomach. It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. Losing control, Pokemon being eaten. I'm in a stomach to see what it's like. Here I am, stuck in Lugia's stomach alone.
Super sounds of the 70s.
Well, it ain't right to eat a Pokemon, so I let the Pokemon eat me. And spend some time in Lugia's stomach. Pokemon shouldn't be eaten, please. Well, I don't know why you came here tonight. I got a feeling that something ain't right. People eat Pokemon, I don't like it. And I'm wondering how I'll protest so
'cause frankly there is nothing I can say. Down, down, down. I've always had a thing for pushing the extremes, and I just got a thing you won't find in the magazines. This molded silicone has got me begging, please give me more of what I really need, 'cause there is no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock. You need horse cock, of course cock. Grab the loop and slam the day away. My shaft is quivering and my balls are turning blue as I think of drinking in a foot or even two of my favorite stallion that I keep in my top drawer. Slip it in and I'll be dripping goo as I take more cock. Horse cock, shut the door and turn the lock. Is your cock a horse cock? You will never hear me saying nay, 'cause there is no cock like horse cock. Rub my dick inside a sock. Don't stop now, horse cock. Stretch out my insides and make me bray. My lovely horse cock, horse cock. Shoot the doop dup 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 down da horse cock, my horse cock. Yeah da 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 da. Yeah da 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 da. Yeah da 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 da.
Alright, I am back. Swap over to... Oh, for some reason the game is choosing not to display. Fun. Give me a second. What the hell? Okay. Come on, work with me. Well, shit. I guess I have to use display capture. That's awesome. Alright, you should be able to see what I'm playing. Good lord. Cannot wait to get these games fucking over with. I beat Bubsy 1, I beat Bubsy 2. I didn't beat the fucking Game Boy port, and I probably never will. Just got 2 more to go. And I'm not playing the Japanese one. From what I understand, that's just the Japanese version of Bubsy 1.
What could possibly go wrong? Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. So it does save my progress. That's cool. Let me go ahead and pause before something kills me. All right, sweet. Wait, did the music just go away? What the fuck happened?
Uh-oh.
That was weird.
Uh-oh.
Wait, was that blood?
Uh-oh.
Excuse me? Okay, you just have to run a little bit. Because of course you do. God damn it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wait, what, did I already claim that?
Uh-oh.
Did I just go in a giant circle? No.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my fucking god. Stop. Okay, I guess that wasn't invincibility. Okay, you can't run the... Can't fucking run up that wall, I suppose. The music is nice, though, at the very least.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I know I have to go up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This is fucking insane.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm assuming that switch ended up
Uh-oh.
unlocking that bottom part. Yep.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
God damn it. I need to not... Okay. That did something.
Uh-oh.
Let me make a save.
Uh-oh.
God, it's like if you don't save every couple inches you move, you just fucking die.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
See, how am I supposed to fairly deal with this? I guess I could just glide to the right, I guess, but... No.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
To be honest, I don't give a shit about points. I just want to get to the goal. If I could just get to the goal, that'd be great.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
At least the level layout seems a bit more fair here than it does in, like, some of the other levels in this game. That Jack and the Beanstalk stage was complete AIDS.
Uh-oh.
absolutely no time to fucking react to anything.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, a door? Wonder where this goes to.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nowhere important, obviously. Am I able to go through that door? Nope.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, what am I missing up here? Am I just supposed to... Am I supposed to go down?
Uh-oh.
After I went all the way up?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I guess so.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
And I only have 3 minutes. This is great. I like how the game just took me on a wild goose chase. It's so awesome. I'm like 90% sure I have to make it to that left switch that's up there, but... Okay, well, can't go up there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my fucking god, please. Jesus. Okay, now I can finally make it up there.
Uh-oh.
Wait, have I already been over here or no? Wait a minute. Yeah, hang on, let me reload.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Thank God. Okay. Never mind. I take that. I take back what I said when the level design was starting to get a little bit more easy to navigate. That was a complete total lie. I like that 7-second animation that they had to do that you can't cancel out of every time you just run into something real quick. So awesome.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Did I kill every single enemy? Nope, apparently not.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, cool. We finally made it out. And I hit that switch. I don't know what that switch activated, but
Uh-oh.
I only have a minute to make it out of here, so. Yeah, thank you, Bubs. You just waste my fucking time. Okay. So there was another switch I had to hit.
Uh-oh.
Fucking kill yourself.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna fucking die. Jesus, this game fucking sucks. This game actually fucking sucks. There's like 2 or 3 switches I have to hit all over again. And you have no idea which fucking walls you can walk past and which ones you can. Which ones you can, which ones you can't, whatever. Fuck it. Jesus loves you and died for your sins. Agree? Hell yeah. Amen, brother. How you doing, Seraphat? Yep, Bubsy sure is a sin. Oh wait, does it? Okay, so it does save whenever you hit that. Okay, so okay, it seems like it doesn't respawn all the enemies, so that's good. At least I think. No, wait.
Uh-oh.
Make a save. my god. How the hell do I fucking escape this place?
Uh-oh.
I've already hit that. I'm like already at the top. What's the deal here? Is this a level I'm just supposed to like... Okay, well, I hit the 2 switches, so I guess that must have done something.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure it'll help us later. There was probably a wall that was preventing us from progressing unless we hit those switches. God damn it.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Okay, so you can't bounce off the bullets. Got it? Or the missiles.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Thank you, game. I know I'm supposed to be going up. I figured that out. I caught that.
Uh-oh.
Oh my fucking god. Please. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Let me hit that thing. That's all I need. I just need to hit that fucking beaver UFO fucker. That's all I need.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Uh-oh.
Just lock me into a fucking getting the fuck up animation.
Uh-oh.
Saving this bitch. Thank God the enemies don't respawn. That's all I'm gonna say.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I thought I was gonna die there.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Ended up dying there instead.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
I think I made it. How many fucking chapters are in this game? Okay, so I only have like 4 or 5 levels left, actually. Yep, I only got a few more levels left. I actually might be able to beat this game tonight.
Uh-oh.
Can't believe it's already been almost an hour. That is insane.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Ah, yes. Homing missiles. Gotta love it.
Uh-oh.
How the fuck are you supposed to dodge that? You can't. You just have to let it fucking kill you, I guess.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Saving here.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Yeah, what's good?
Hey.
Hang on, let me go ahead and stream my game. It's been like 1 hour since I started streaming this game, and I've only beaten one level so far.
How? Why?
But I only got a few more left. I'm on level 11. I just have to get through 12, 13, and 14.
Was this game hard?
Oh, dude, it's like sucking golf balls through a straw hard.
Damn. Is it because of the controls or because the levels are genuinely...
They're just poorly designed and full of really bad enemy placement.
Bro, if I was playing Sonic, I would try to bounce because that looks like a bubble shield.
Yep. It feels very misleading.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There are some people that defend these Bubsy games, by the way.
I thought you were one of them.
Me? Defend this? Are you kidding? No.
The way you were throwing that game in the chat.
Huh?
The way you were throwing that game in the chat,
Uh-oh.
You were kind of breaking up there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nope.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Alright, had to throw something in the microwave real quick.
Okay.
But no, I was saying the way you were talking about that game a few months ago, you were like,
Uh-oh.
you thought you were so into this, bro.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm into it for the same reason that someone would be into, like, watching The Room. It's, like, so unbelievably bad that it's entertaining in its own way.
I'm out of all the games to get a resurgence, why this?
Yeah. What, like, who was asking for a Bubsy 4?
Uh-oh.
There's a switch I'm missing. That's awesome.
So you gonna get ukulele? Or
I
you
actually
get
heard that the
ukulele?
remaster does improve on it a bit. But,
Oh really?
you know, too little too late. It was supposed to be the little indie game that could. That was supposed to revive
I
the
know
whole
that
Banjo-Kazooie thing, but I feel like other 3D
and it's not on.
platformers have kind of like come out since and are just more worth your time.
I know that the Impossible Layer is actually the better game overall.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
I'm gonna get the Impossible Layer when it goes on sale.
Okay, let me know how it is. If you choose to get it. Oh
Uh-oh.
my... Okay.
So, what indie game character do you think should be in Smash?
Can't really think of one. I guess Shantae would be an obvious pick.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why she
either
hasn't made
her
it.
Or the Shovel Knight. I know the Shovel Knight was an assist trophy.
Oh wait, did I go all the way back? No!
I think they made Shantae into a Mii Fighter costume, but don't quote me on that. It's been a million years.
Yeah, I could believe you on that. To be honest,
Dante was also a Mii costume.
Dante from Devil May Cry?
Yes.
Really? I didn't know that. Wasn't
I think he was
Sans
a
from
costume.
Undertale also that as well?
Yeah, he was for the gunner. But if you bought his costume, you got music for the background.
Gotcha. Hey, what's up, New Dawn Horizon?
How you doing, my dude?
Yeah, thankfully I only have like 3 or 4 more levels of this game, and then we can finally get it off my bucket list. And then all I have to do is just beat Bubsy 3D. God bless my soul.
Uh-oh.
Is it actually 3D or is it 2.5D?
No, Bubsy 3D is it's the 3rd game, I guess. Well, technically it's the 4th, but
Yeah, who's counting?
yeah, it's a 3D platformer.
Okay.
But it's not very good.
Mr. Sakurai is actually releasing Kirby's Air Ride, and he said there's not going to be any DLCs or any of that shit. I'm like, wow, a dev making a complete video game?
Yeah, it seems like Sakurai's the only base dev left at Nintendo.
I mean, some people argue Miyamoto, but he's just a figurehead at this point, let's be real.
Yeah, and I also hear he's pretty insane to work with. But then at the end
Yeah,
of the
I've
shit,
heard that too.
like when everyone's clocked out, he pretends like he's one of the, you know, like just one with the bros or whatever.
What do you mean?
Like people who have worked with them in the past, they say that he's kind of smug and snooty and not very pleasant guy to work with, I guess, in the game development space.
Okay.
And then like at the end of
And
his,
out.
I was gonna say that like by the end of the shift when everyone's all clocked out, he pretends like he's all cool with everyone, and people
Oh,
resent him
I
for
hate
that. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I'm gonna say, I mean, really, one of the big reasons is that he's the idea guy. So for him, he either worked on or helped develop, or like you know, the original or concepts for like a lot of franchises. So like, he directly designed Mario
Yeah.
and Donkey Kong.
Yeah, he has
He
tenure.
also, right, and he also did Star Fox. At least the original couple games, anyway.
Yep.
Same for Zelda. He also worked on
Uh-oh.
a lot of the original Zeldas. He actually, strangely enough, worked on Metroid, like Metroid Prime.
Really?
Like without him, Metroid Prime wouldn't have the scanning visor, wouldn't work the way that it did without him. So
Got to give him props for that, I guess.
yeah, so he's been instrumental in a lot of development for a lot of Nintendo franchises. I don't know if he did anything for Kirby. I think that's more Sakurai's thing, though.
Yeah. Or, you know,
Also, Sakurai doesn't work directly for Nintendo. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, he works with HAL Laboratories.
Well, he's like a second or third party studio.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's like he and his wife, they're like really the only two employees. Everyone else works for Nintendo, I believe. It's like when he does Smash, he I hope Mr. Sakurai doesn't do the next. I mean, part of me wants to because I want to see him, do great work. The other part of me is like, give this man a break.
Yeah. Japanese dev burnout is real.
I mean, Japanese work culture is pretty toxic.
Yeah. It's at least better than
Uh-oh.
American workplace culture.
Oh no, American workplace culture is like so schizo, dude.
Yeah. Like, in some ways it's easier, but there's, like, a lot of red tape. Especially with, like, DEI.
I mean, bro, if you're a middle management, it depends on who you are, who you know as a middle manager, because
Uh-oh.
like some people are like, really good with the employees, like the the entry level, the bot,
Yeah, the
not
cogs
people
in the
who aren't
wheel.
middle management. Yes. Then you have people who are there that are very shitty, yeah, there are some middle and upper management that's like really good, and it's like they kind of get it, but then there's other people that are very shitty, and they're only there because they're friends with other managers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I hate those
nepotism is a real problem, especially in the Western gaming industry.
Uh-oh.
Do I want to go to Popeyes?
Is there like something new at Popeyes or what?
No, I have these random ass coupons, but I don't.
Hey, I mean, go for it.
I mean, the only thing I would eat at I mean, I've already said that I'm not going back to Burger King. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Dude, honestly, Burger
ridiculous.
King is disgusting.
No, like I think I told you I had those 2 bacon sandwiches, and I don't know, bro. They just don't taste right to me. And I don't know if it's just me being weird now, but they just don't taste right to me. Like, I can't eat that shit.
Uh-oh.
The last burger I had was at Five Guys. They're expensive, but they're probably my favorite burger place.
Uh-oh.
But I only go there every once in a while, just as a treat.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be real. The only place that
Uh-oh.
What is your favorite burger place?
favorite burger place. We're not counting Subway, right?
Yeah, no, that's sandwich. It's a different.
Okay. Well, that is a good question. I'd probably have to say Five Guys, but I haven't touched McDonald's since like the pandemic, so I'd either say
Yeah, McDonald's is gross.
Whataburger. I'd either say Whataburger or Five Guys.
Fair enough. Yeah, Whataburger is good.
Only problem, and I guess you could say Chick-fil-A. My only issue with Five Guys is they're a bit pricey for their burgers.
Yeah, I mean, their burgers are great, but they are pretty expensive. Like, to take your whole family out there, for like a family of 4, it would be $100 easily. Even over that. So it's like, if you're single, I get it. Oh, shit. They didn't just hit me with one of these. Kill me.
Uh-oh.
Your wish is my command.
Uh-oh.
This game does a pretty good job at killing me, though, so...
Uh-oh.
It's like every little thing just wants to interrupt you. Maybe there are no switches involved. All I have to do is just go through some of these doors and then I'll be on my way. No, there has to be a switch around here. I'm being too optimistic. Yep, I see one right there. Fuck!
Yeesh. So the thing I left in the microwave, I left it in too long. Apparently, left it in too long. So
Oh.
my roommate was like putting out the was turned on like all, like opened all the windows and stuff.
Sorry to hear that.
No, that's fine. No, I'll just make a sandwich instead, because even edible. Oh, this shit looks like a hockey puck. Nope. Oh, nope, not eating that. Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You like Burger King's chicken fries? I think I've only had their chicken fries once, and that was when I was like 12.
Yeah. Actually, do they still sell those? I don't even think I've had them before.
I'm pretty sure they do.
You know what, I'm just gonna eat. I'm just gonna make a sandwich because that thing looks like a hockey puck. I tried to eat it, bro.
Okay, well, I hit one of the switches. I've only seen one so far, so... Perhaps if I'm good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let me just die. Because I do think that after you hit a switch, it just saves that switch that you hit, so... Yeah, I should be good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait. Did I make it? Yeah. Okay, cool. Fuck you, game. God, that was like such an innocuous place to put a fucking end of the level. Reservoir cats instead of reservoir dogs. Okay, nothing up there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I do like the music of this stage, though, despite how frustrating it is.
I didn't know there was anything to like in this game.
Some of the music is okay, but you know. Good music makes a game good, not, or whatever. That piranha has like fucking blood in his mouth whenever he does his little chomping animation.
You like Donkey Kong?
I keep getting killed by Mermaid Crotch. I haven't played enough of Donkey Kong to have an opinion, to be honest. I know that the Donkey Kong Country games are good.
Yeah, I'm specifically talking about those, but you've never played them?
Nope. Maybe I'll give them a shot someday, but... They just never really were my cup of tea. Okay, there's a switch I have to find. Where is it? This game is very high cunning with its enemy placement. It just knows where to put shit. Okay, cool. Found it. So, what games have you been playing recently? Still playing Vampire Survivors?
I'm gonna be real, not a whole lot. Mostly just Vampire Survivors. And some shitty ARPG called, what's it called? I tried playing Phantom Breaker, but the game does not want to work. But no, Anima Gate of Memories.
I think I saw you wishlist that on Steam.
No, I have the original version of the game. The one that's on wishlisted is a remaster.
Ah.
That voice acting is so cringe, dog.
You got farther than me. This game is annoying. I had it as a kid. Wait, you had the Atari game? Or did you have, like, the Super Nintendo or Genesis game? What's up, Joey?
Joey Wheeler, is that you? Are you gonna summon your Red Eyes Black Dragon?
I'll be looking forward to some of those prank calls we'll be reacting to. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, no, I was going to say that I intend on beating every single Bubsy game, either on stream or offline. I had to do Bubsy 2 offline because it did break me a little bit, but I did beat it. I was also going to say that I don't know if Bubsy 2 or this game is worse. I'm kind of leaning towards Bubsy 2, if I'm being real with you, as being the worst one so far.
Okay, would you rather play this or Gex Enter the Gecko?
Gex Enter the Gecko, 100%. I will admit that Gex is a little bit overhyped by, like, all the memes or whatever, but it's not a bad game. It's just a little bit overrated. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that Gex was, like, a memorable character, the game itself would just be okay. Like, it doesn't stand out against Spyro or Crash. Or Sly.
Or Mario. Or
yeah,
Sonic.
No. It's still okay, though. Like, if I had it as a kid, I'd probably like it a lot. It's at least better than Croc. Croc Legend of the Gobos, when I beat it this year after it got remastered, that was... Like, the game is functional, it works, it just doesn't do anything special. It has no personality to it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Shit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Shit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh. Look, if one thing doesn't kill you, it's like 3 other things you're not paying attention to.
It feels like they're intentionally doing it this way.
Yeah. According to some of the developers of this game, like, while they were working on it, they hated Bubsy as a character so much that they would just, like, joke with each other in the office, like, just to get their spirits up, you know, to boost the company morale, they would just taunt each other with, like, Bubsy quotes.
Uh-oh.
Also, the reason why Bubsy's exclamation mark is yellow instead of red is because of, like, a weird programming error. So it's supposed to be red, but...
Uh-oh.
You gonna get Final Fantasy VII Remake?
No. Well, actually, I take that back. I will play through the Final Fantasy VII remakes after I beat 12, 13-2, 13-3, 15, and 16.
It's called Lightning Returns, bro.
I'm just gonna call it 13-3. I feel like that's easier.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's continuing the same storyline. So yep, you got it. You get the. I guess you got a point. I didn't realize that Strangers of Paradise was developed by Team Ninja.
Yep, the Neo people.
That explains so much.
Yeah. Also, the PC port is apparently not that good, so your mileage may vary with that.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. I'll look into it just to make sure.
Uh-oh.
What does that black fucking t-shirt icon even do?
Does it give you an extra life?
Uh-oh.
Maybe. It gave me like some weird invincibility thing.
Oh no, it does not give you an extra life.
Uh-oh.
A lot of people did not like how Tifa was portrayed in Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Yeah, well, who cares? They're fucking stuck up.
No, what I mean is like they think her dialogue was badly written. That's
Oh,
not
okay.
what I mean.
What, like you're not talking about her boobage, right?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, I know that they tried to make them look smaller because, you know, you can't objectify women even though that's one of her features.
Yeah, I mean, they're still huge.
Uh-oh.
They're just not, like, cartoonishly huge.
I mean, would that even fit in the way that they're doing? I'm not saying that I necessarily agree with Rebirth or Remake. I think that it's already a flawed concept from the start.
Yeah. Artistically speaking, the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy is just inferior, I think, to the originals. That's why I'll always prefer the originals. Okay, when is the boss gonna pop up for this game? Or for the stage, I should say, because I think it should be... Oh, maybe?
Uh-oh.
Maybe this is it.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Okay, more mazes.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, did you hear that Square Enix laid off like 80% of its fucking employees with, you know, due to company restructuring with AI? And that they're moving most of their business operations over in Japan instead of in America now. Kind of want to know your thoughts on that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Don't know if you heard me or not.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Reservoir Cats, huh?
Uh-oh.
Oh my fucking god. This game is driving me fucking crazy.
Uh-oh.
Fuck this. Fuck this game. Fuck it.
Uh-oh.
God fucking damn it. Just let me go. I have to be coming close to the boss at this point. There's just no way.
Uh-oh.
There... This has to be like some entrance to an arena. Okay, I think this is the door.
Uh-oh.
The door to light. Or the door to darkness, depending on how you want to look at it. Nope. Okay. Well, maybe this is it. Yep. Okay.
Uh-oh.
It at least took me out of there. That's good.
Do you think that
Uh-oh.
do you believe that parents have pick favorites? Like all parents pick favorites?
Yeah. They won't admit it because that's, you know, dickish of them to do, but they definitely have kids that they prefer. Doubly so if, like, one of their kids ends up being, like, a delinquent or a felon or a murderer or a registered sex offender. Their opinion on them may or may not drop depending on what their stance is on all those crimes.
I mean, if one of your siblings became a sex pest, would you still talk to them?
No.
Uh-oh.
Like, if it was just a one-time thing where, like, they just did something embarrassing in their life and, you know, they repented from it, that's different. But, like, if I found out that, like, one of my siblings ended up raping a kid, yeah, I'd probably disown them.
Okay. I mean, if something like an indecent exposure, like, you know, like you're intoxicated, it's like, oh, that's just a stupid thing you did. You didn't intentionally go out to hurt anyone. That's different.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Now, if they make it a habit, then they'd be like, okay, we gotta talk. Like, I could try to do the intervention thing, but at the end of the day, it's like,
Not my business, you know?
right.
It's really up to
Now,
them.
if it became a pattern of behavior, then I'd probably consider cutting them out. But in general, it's like most things, like, it's not my business. It's their life.
Yeah. You know, we all have our demons, you know?
Mhm.
I'm an almost 30-year-old man playing a 2D platformer. I'm definitely not perfect. Fuck. Just, like, fuck this game, like, anally. This game fucking sucks. I rape it. I rape it with all my existence.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's like this game gives you no room to just run. You just have to, like, always just inch away at every single little section. Just teeny little tiny love taps on the D-pad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
God damn it. More CBT? Is there something you want to tell the rest of the class? What's up, Gaseous? Yeah, no, I only have a couple more levels left of this game, and then it'll just be one more. We'll be at Bubsy 3D. How you doing, by the way?
Uh-oh.
I should probably make a save point after I get past that seahorse. I feel like that'd
Uh-oh.
make life a little bit easier.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I've been kind of going back and forth between that new Digimon game and the Final Fantasy Tactics remaster. Both of them are really good, by the way. I definitely recommend them. As far as I know, there hasn't been any kind of weird DEI censorship with the Final Fantasy Tactics remaster, so that would be my preferred version of the game.
Uh-oh.
I did have that one on the PSP. I remembered I pulled weeds in a neighbor's yard to, you know, to get money to get that game for the PSP back in the day. I never got very far, though, because the game is really rigid with progression. And if you're not grinding, then you're just not going to get very far, but
Uh-oh.
not great today, but could be worse. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Sorry to hear you're having a bad day.
Uh-oh.
It's at least better than Bubsy. Hopefully. Okay, there's a switch I haven't yet to find. This is very awesome. I'm glad I went all the way over here just to find out that I needed to hit a switch. Fucking kill me.
I can tell you're enjoying this.
Thanks, good to hear you're doing well. Yep, totally. I'm having a great time with this game, Ryoka. Okay, you guys, you're all just being haters.
Uh-oh.
This game is actually a masterpiece.
Uh-oh.
Cope. Cope.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Hey, what's up, Lady Justice? Okay, where is that switch? I must find it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I was recently gifted UFO 50. Pretty good from the bit I've played so far. Yeah, I know that Fisto has really been liking that game. I'm pretty sure that's his game of the year.
Uh-oh.
Unless it came out in 2024. Can't remember if he streamed it all the way back then or if it
Uh-oh.
came out in 2025, but... You ever played UFO 50, Ryoka?
No.
Ever heard about it? Basically, the whole concept is, what if we took Action 52 for the NES, but we made it good? And we actually gave you a reason to play all the games. That's basically what it is.
Oh, okay. Wait, is it on Steam?
It is. And it's actually...
Never mind, I heard of it.
Yeah.
I never played it.
Not much, just chilling next to Gaseous, enjoying his company. Cool, cool. I'm assuming you're, like, visiting, or... You're in a VC call or something? UFO 50 streams. Let's see. From what I've seen, it takes elements from old games and mashes them together to make new games. Yep. And there's also like a fake history to go along with it. Yes, finally found the switch. Like, there's a whole backstory about this fake game company that put out software originally for like some weird home computer. And then it eventually just evolved into like different types of games that they made. I'm visiting him. It's my 4th time here. Kick ass. Yeah, I was actually on vacation a couple of weeks ago. Ended up visiting a friend in Oklahoma, so that was a lot of fun.
Uh-oh.
It's the first time I've been on a plane since, like, literally 2009. Surprisingly, TSA was not that, you know, they were not that anal.
Oh,
Because-
really?
Yeah, I had heard horror stories, too, about how, like, you know, people had to get, like, you know, sent back, or they had to throw away some of their expensive shit, but nope. I didn't even have to take off my shoes or my belt or nothing.
Uh-oh.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And I feel like that's the right thing to do, by the way. You know, I understand that, like, back when I was a kid in the 2000s, like, you know, people really wanted to make sure there was not another 9/11. But, you know, thankfully, TSA has calmed down a bit, I think. And they were actually very nice, too. You know, there was some dude that was there who was like, hey, how you been? I'm like, doing pretty good. You know, just very nice, polite.
Uh-oh.
You never see that.
Uh-oh.
See. Well, yeah, you're white. They won't check you. Yeah, true. I also have the white guy buff. I hate flying, but I do for Gaseous. I've heard horror stories too, but I guess after my first time visiting him, they don't give too much of a shit. Yeah, no, like, when it comes to flying, the only thing I was really scared about was, like,
Uh-oh.
having a flight delayed, or, you know, all the weird red tape shit that you have to go through.
Uh-oh.
God damn it. Come on. Though German TSA is very anal about security. my god. Fuck. Fuck this level. Fuck it. Oh, okay. I guess that was the boss. Whoops. Airport security either don't care or they're far too anal. No in between. Yeah. It could also just be the airport I was at. Because the airport in my city, well, it's not like the most empty or the most vacant. It's not exactly like the busiest either. I may have to save scum through this boss, but I don't give a shit. It's Bubsy. I've had both delayed flights and a canceled flight. Thankfully, I could quickly rebook free of charge within the hour of finding out. That's good. Yeah, with my flights going to Oklahoma, I had no issues at all. I even had one, like when I was going from Houston to Oklahoma, I had like one row of seats just to myself, so I had double the fans. That was real nice. But the flights going back to San Antonio.
That's always my issue. The flights coming back is always a problem.
Yeah. Okay. I'm calling bullshit on this boss. Okay. Like, he's just playing fucking peekaboo with me. What am I supposed to jump on? Fucking scorpion bitch. Maybe the little tail? Yep. New York is already regretting electing Mamdani. Oh yeah. At least half of the shit that Mamdani promised is just unrealistic and laughable.
Also, he can't even do some of those things anyway. Like, it's legally not within his power to do that.
I heard there was already a bombing going on.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Of course, you know, we would never criticize the religion of peace. New York is cooked now? Yep.
My sister wants to move up there.
Well, I mean, in 10 years, they might actually implement Sharia law, so, you know, tell your sister to be safe. I'm gonna jump on this shrimp like 3 times and see if I make it. Nope. Okay. Not looking forward to the 10-hour flight first to Germany and then 1 hour to Denmark when I eventually have to go back to Denmark. Oh, wait, you actually live in Denmark? That's cool. I thought you were like an American or something, but... God damn it. Yeah, didn't Mamdani also try to like implement government-ran stores in each borough of New York City? And he was gonna just tax the billionaires that are living there to do that. But then, you know, what happens when the billionaires move out and they move their businesses elsewhere? Tax the middle class, I guess? Well, okay, then what if the middle class ends up leaving?
You can't tax the homeless and the crackheads. There's nothing to tax.
Yes, you do. Well, my English is very good. My ESL comes out ever so often. Gotcha. Yeah, we have somebody in our server who's kind of like that. Like, to be honest, like, there are some European people out there that I've talked to that... Like, I swear, they actually speak English better than most Americans do. Like, ESL Denmark people that I've talked to, they're actually, like, very fluent. It's almost like they've been living here in the US for 10 plus years. God damn it. I should probably...
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Yeah, let me save state here, just in case.
Uh-oh.
The smart money have already left New York. Yep, I hear that there's like hundreds of thousands of people that are leaving New York to try and go to, you know, Miami or Texas, but the governor of Texas says that he's going to tax any New York City migrant that is moving over here.
Uh-oh.
And, you know, as far as Florida goes, you know, DeSantis already kind of made his position clear that, you know,
Uh-oh.
we do run over protesters that block traffic. So have fun with that. That is really based, by the way. I wish every state allowed you to do that. Like, if you're impeding traffic, that's not like, no, don't do that.
Uh-oh.
Because at that point, you're not really doing it to promote a cause, you're just doing it to be an inconvenience to other people.
Uh-oh.
I also do kind of agree with Asmongold that, like, we should just arrest all those people. Like, if
Arrest
you're...
all what people?
Like, people that, you know, assault cops and, you know, just violent protesters, I feel like they should just be arrested and then be put in labor camps. Make good use out of them.
Make the big rocks into little rocks.
Yep. You can tell an ESL from a native speaker because their grammar is better. I sound like I grew up in the Midwest South. I remember when Colorado was red and refugees from California flipped the state. Saw that in slow motion. Yeah, it's kind of weird how that happens. Like, it used to be that Virginia was like a safe red state, but then it just became blue. And then with Florida, it was very much a swing state. Whereas today, people just see it as red. I think this is supposed to be the Hansel and Gretel level. They flee their state, which turned to shit, but still vote blue because they have learned nothing. Yep. With Texas, really most of them just moved to Austin, so it's not really as bad. But, you know, they're starting to infect other neighboring cities too, so... You never know. You know, people keep trying to meme about how Texas... Oh, you know, Texas isn't actually a red state, it's more purple. When really it's not the case, it's mostly red with a couple of blue freckles. Like, all the major cities are blue, but besides that, there are still some cities that are red. Especially after the disastrous 2024 Democratic campaign. I'm serious, like, there were so many things wrong with the Democrats last year and how they elected, you know, fucking, or, you know, how they put Kamala Harris up to bat. Like, that needs to be fucking studied. First, you put up a dementia patient against Donald Trump, which was already a bad idea in of itself. Then you try to indict your opponents with, like, 34 different charges. And then you actually convict them. God damn it. But then, you know, when Joe Biden starts to shit out and becomes, like, incompetent, what you do is you don't hold any kind of delegate race, and you just let Kamala Harris go. And she picks one of the worst fucking vice presidents ever as her VP pick. She should have picked Josh Shapiro. Like, you know, as, you know, biased as he is, he would have at least had a better chance of getting Kamala Harris to win over Pennsylvania and getting those votes. But instead, you know, she tried to play like the centrist fence sitter, and during her debate with Trump, she said that she supported Israel. And I kind of knew at that point that that was going to piss off a lot of the pro-Palestinian people. Dearborn, Michigan, that county over there, they actually ended up flipping to red on the election map for 2024. I don't know if you guys knew that. God damn it, I got killed by a fucking... Is that a bagel or a donut? It's probably a donut. Kamal didn't have a chance of being a Ugandan headhunter. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And, you know, despite some of the, you know, criticism Donald Trump has gotten in the past couple of months, I still think he's doing a good job with, like, immigration and crime. So, in that regard, I feel like he's doing a lot better than Joe Biden. We haven't really seen any of his economic policies take place yet, but that could change. It hasn't even been a year yet.
Uh-oh.
So, we'll have to wait on that. God damn it. Keep getting killed by that fucking donut.
Uh-oh.
You know what, let me just get that checkpoint. And let me also get that as well. That was probably important. Where the fuck did that bagel go? Where's the donut, dude? I live in upstate New York now, so I'm safe for now. Yeah, I actually heard that upstate New York is really pretty. Beautiful landscapes, you know, good houses, but... Yeah, that city, yeah, New York City is kind of down the shitter right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, also, you know, in some good news, at least we didn't get that Somali pirate-looking dude for the Minneapolis mayor. That Omar Fateh guy. Like, that was something out of a horror movie, the way he was trying to campaign. What the fuck is that? Is that like a graphical glitch or something?
Uh-oh.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I got hit by chocolate rain. Fucking Tazon day. Would be proud.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
God, that is so awesome. I love it. I love getting hit by invisible enemies.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Was this the place I came from? No. I haven't seen this yet. Good.
Uh-oh.
Every time you land safely, you have to make sure to remember to save scum.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Because this game really wants you to save scum.
Uh-oh.
Man, I cannot wait to play Bubsy 3D. I'm sure it's going to be a hell of a lot better than this.
It better be.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, nice. I had a
Uh-oh.
little check mark. Diabetes land. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Do you think? Do you think that Xbox is going to make another console after this one? Like, in your honest opinion?
Uh-oh.
Well, they are. It's just going to be $1,200, and it's going to be a quote-unquote luxury product.
Please don't say $1,200. It just grosses me out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Xbox is a console manufacturer. Like, as a console, the Xbox is just dead. They're trying to turn Xbox into a service, and I don't think it's going to work out the way they want it to.
Good thing they bought all those damn games. At least they'll have something to publish.
Yep. But at what cost? You know, now they control all of it. Well, not all of it, but a good chunk of it.
I meant that sarcastically, by the way.
Gotcha. I caught that. Okay, let me try going another way.
Uh-oh.
Oh. It's been done since Xbox is putting their games on PlayStation and Steam. Yeah. I understand that exclusive content is kind of a thing of the past now. Like, the console wars as we know it are done.
Yeah,
But,
Nintendo won.
Yeah, well,
Well, actually, more like PlayStation because
like,
Nintendo's kind of not competing. If we're being honest, they kind of just do their own thing, and they succeed.
Uh-oh.
yeah, like, they're good at making handhelds out of what they were doing with the Wii U.
Uh-oh.
Trying to think of the best way to put it. It's like Sony, I think, is like out of the big three, they're doing what I think is like my idea of a console. Sony is doing it a lot better than everyone else, but their exclusives kind of suck. You know what I mean?
Who's exclusives, Nintendo or Sony?
Sony's
Uh-oh.
most of their IPs don't really.
Well, the problem is their IPs overlap too much. Third-person, over-the-shoulder action-adventure.
Yep. God of War, The Last of Us, Ratchet and Clank.
Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Although
although
I think there's a couple others, but yeah, you get the gist.
Uh-oh.
yep, it's like, you know, have a little bit of variety. They need a JRPG. They should reboot fucking Legend of Dragoon.
I thought you were gonna say Siphon Filter for a second. I'm gonna say Ellis would love that.
Yeah, he would. Sony is also throwing away buckets of cash by not giving the fans they want, like Bloodborne on PC. Yeah, if Bloodborne ended up on PC, I'd buy it day one.
Yeah, same.
I actually bought it on a whim when I was at GameStop like a decade ago. So like right when it first came out, I bought it, not knowing how hard it
How'd
was
you
gonna
like it?
be.
Uh-oh.
It was good, but it was really tough. I never made it past the first boss, the werewolf guy.
Oh damn.
Yeah. But you know, I feel like I've polished my skills since then, so I'd be willing to take another crack at it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Normally I don't buy shit day one, but for Bloodborne PC I would make an exception. Yep, same.
Same.
I think Gassius said that the last game he bought full price was Okami. Or maybe
There's
not
a new
full
Hollow
price,
Knight
but like
game
on
out.
day one. What's up?
The last game I bought was actually a couple months ago. It was Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Yeah, I hear
Does
that
that
game's
count?
really good.
Uh-oh.
It's also only 20 bucks too.
Yeah.
All they have to do is just port it to PC, but no, they want to piss away money and everyone gets it for free. Yep. Wasn't there someone that actually did make a PC port of Bloodborne, but then it got shut down? Or it got canceled by the community because the guy in charge of it was... he had some opinions that not everyone agreed with, or something weird like that.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Yep, back on the PS2. Gives you an idea how long it's been. Yep. I did beat Okami, like 6 or 7 months ago, by the way. Yeah, that is a masterpiece of a game. And I'm not even a huge Zelda fan, but even I liked it. No, it's still going, getting pretty close to. Man, I have no idea where I'm going. I've already been here, too. Maybe there was a... No.
Uh-oh.
Yep, Okami is just that good. Yep, and I can't wait for the sequel.
Uh-oh.
That actually may be when I'll stream day one when it comes out. If and when it chooses to come out. Also, one thing that kind of gives me hope is that Square Enix is restructuring their company a bit. Apparently they're firing like a lot of their staff and, you know, streamlining their processes a bit. Implementing AI where it's necessary. They're also apparently moving a lot of their development focus over in Japan. Which is great because I don't want DEI to get anywhere near any of those franchises like Final Fantasy and especially Kingdom Hearts.
Uh-oh.
I feel like Kingdom Hearts would probably get DEI'd the worst, but, you know, what do I know?
Uh-oh.
Square Enix is taking notes, too, by the way, about Clair Obscur Expedition 33. So, you never know. We may have another game that kind of plays like it, but it'll be Final Fantasy instead.
Uh-oh.
Which, that's good. I feel like Clair Obscur is what Final Fantasy 15 and 16 should have been.
Uh-oh.
BlackRock money has dried up, so they actually have to make games that people will actually buy. Yep. It's only a matter of time. You know, that and also shareholders. Whenever a game doesn't sell well, the shareholders are going to question it.
Uh-oh.
So really, as long as you keep pushing back, that's all that's important. That's why I'm always very vocal, and I'm very gatekeepy about the media I like.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Gate gatekeeping is always a good thing.
Uh-oh.
Motherfucker, let me...
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Western gaming industry is dead.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and it's getting bought up by the Saudis and the Chinese. I never thought I'd see the day where EA, of all companies, would get bought out by fucking Saudi princes.
Uh-oh.
That's still insane for me to think about. But hey, you know, EA let their hubris get to them, I guess. Apparently there's a new Mass Effect game that's in the works, but, you know. You also have to understand, too, that these development studios are still in, like, America and Canada. So.
Uh-oh.
Okay, how many levels do we actually have to beat again? 2 more or 1 more? Because I feel like this is the last stage. Nope, I got 2 more to go. Let me make a quick save right here. I feel like Western game studios will have to adapt and learn. Like, I don't think that this whole, like, DEI and sucking up to DEI standards is going to last long at all. Like, they're really trying to penetrate that into the gaming industry, but gamers aren't really buying it up.
Uh-oh.
Also, I think it's really hypocritical that there were, like, radical feminists over the years that were, like, trying to decry depictions of women in games like Bayonetta 2 and Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball 3 and GTA, and, you know, meanwhile they're reading smut fan fiction about milking bulls. Oh, but it's okay because it's sophisticated, because they're reading it in a book. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, don't brag about how many books you read in a year when that's the type of crap you read.
Uh-oh.
And, you know, not to shame women for, you know, indulging in a little bit of fantasy. You know, everybody does it in a way, but I feel like women are a little bit dishonest about how they handle it. Like, you don't really see guys on TikTok bragging about the latest smut game they bought on Steam.
Uh-oh.
And how it's actually, like, a deep and you know, how it's a metaphor for, like, something more important than it really is. I feel like that's kind of a... It's kind of a women thing. Most of the talented people have left Square Enix. Yep, this is true. I think Sakaguchi left. I think, trying to think of who else. I know Tetsuya Nomura is still there, but I think he's talking about retiring in, like, the next 4 to 8 years. I know everyone has mixed opinions on Nomura. I kind of like him, at least from an artistic standpoint, but as a director, he's... You know, he's definitely worthy of some criticism. Hypocrisy is tiresome. Yeah. If only Nomura left.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, you know, Nomura does have some talent. You know, I'm not trying to, like, discredit him all that much, but I feel like he should have not been the director of anything Final Fantasy related. You know, he was able to have his little emo period with the Final Fantasy franchise in the 2000s. I feel like he should have put somebody else by the 2010s.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, and most of them are written at middle school, maybe high school level. Talking about romance novels are mostly just women showing their fucked up kinks to the world. Yeah, not only that, but I was watching that Shoe on Head video talking about all the romance novels that women are reading. You know, quote-unquote romance novels. And, like, if you look at the covers for some of them, it's like you can just tell that the illustrators that they got to draw for the covers do, like, furry art on the side. Like you can tell that they had, like, a fur affinity at some point. again, nothing wrong with engaging in a little bit of fantasy so long as you can, separate that from the real life. But, smut, like, you cannot judge something like Morning Glory Milking Farm to The Great Gatsby. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
Nomura is a decent character designer, depending on the game. That's it. Yep, that's something I can definitely agree with you on. Again, I do like Kingdom Hearts, but you also have to understand too that I was born in the late '90s, and KH1 was one of the first games I ever played. So, like, I'm always gonna look at that franchise through the eyes of a child who had never seen anything like that before. And, I would still argue to this day that Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 are really great games, masterpieces even. But, really, like,
Uh-oh.
I kind of agree with Joey on this. It's like anything after Kingdom Hearts 2, it's like you're just following, somebody's soap opera.
Uh-oh.
KH3 was really disappointing in that aspect, too, because it's like the gameplay wasn't really balanced at all, especially with the magic system. That was probably my most disappointing
Uh-oh.
thing about it. It's like magic was really not fun to use, and it was underpowered on higher difficulties, which was not a thing that happened in KH2.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I mean, Tifa is his life's work. Yep. And what a great work it was.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, so many romance novels are a huge turnoff. Yeah, I bet. Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey really did, they really did kind of fry the brains of a generation, didn't they? You still there, Ryoka? He might have stepped out. But Ryoku was telling me a story one time about how he had a friend who worked in a movie theater. And it was during the showings of 50 Shades of Grey. So this would have been like, what, 2014, 2015? And I'll just say that there were a lot of pickles that got left behind, and I'll just leave it at that. They had to literally bust out the hazmat suits. Women are far bigger gooners than men easily. Yeah, like, there aren't as many female gooners, but, like, what they lack in quantity, they make up for in, like, just, like, the sheer extremity of it all. I think I remember, the Count of Monte Cristo saying this one time when he was streaming a, it was, like, a fan translation of Ys 4, I think. Like, he was saying that, like, there are a lot of, like, male weeaboos out there, but for every 10 male weeaboos, there's like one female weeaboo that's just absolutely disgusting. I'm assuming the game wants me to jump on these candy canes, but...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whole different animal than male gooners. Yep, for sure.
Uh-oh.
God damn it. Kingdom Hearts is already a hot mess. I'm surprised people still care about it. Yeah, I mean, it is a beloved franchise. The first game, I think, is in the top 10 most sold PS2 games of all time, if I recall correctly. So,
Jake,
yep.
would you want a live-action Powerpuff Girls movie?
Didn't they try to do that? Or at least a CW TV show, and
Yes.
it didn't even make it?
Bro, it didn't even get a pilot. It just got a trailer.
Yep. as I've said before, Kingdom Hearts is stupid enough to work just once, but they kept going. I mean, you know, there is kind of like an appeal to it. Like, if you didn't grow up watching Disney films and you didn't really grow up, you know, with a lot of Square Enix shit, then, like, in a way, you know, you might not like it, but again, you know, I am a fan of that series, so I'm a little bit biased there. So,
Uh-oh.
god damn it. I am excited for Kingdom Hearts 4, though. I hope that game ends up being good.
Uh-oh.
Same.
Hopefully it
Can't wait for
tries to...
Xehanort to come back to life.
Yeah. I hope that they just, like, do a full pseudo reboot.
Uh-oh.
But, you know, knowing how Nomura likes to write his games...
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, no. Like, just the amount of optional content that KH2 had was... You know, to me, it was so great that I hope that KH4 emulates that, or how that game was structured, but... You know, I was disappointed once by KH3, so I'm gonna keep my expectations lowered.
I'm gonna be real, dude.
Uh-oh.
If they bring back Xehanort or Triju, I'm gonna be so annoyed, man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, same. At that point, you know, the story is just not good.
Uh-oh.
I would only be playing it for the gameplay and the
Uh-oh.
mixture of Square Enix and Disney aesthetics. That's about it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Who'd have thunk it? Squall hanging out with Mickey Mouse.
Yep. Yeah, there were a lot of people, even back in the day, they were kind of confused at the concept itself. It's like, why is Squall next to Goofy?
Uh-oh.
Remember MySpace?
Yep. That's how I found out about the llama song. You remember the llama song?
Yep. Okay, that makes sense.
Uh-oh.
Your younger brother loves Kingdom Hearts. Once you get past the novelty of Disney and Square Enix characters doing stuff, there isn't much more to the combat, and the story is pretentious. I mean, the story does get kind of pretentious later on, but the gameplay still works. Unless we're talking about some of the spin-offs, then probably not.
Is Birth by Sleep considered a spin-off?
Well, I mean, there really isn't a spin-off game, I don't think. Like, when I said spin-off, I meant more like the handheld games.
Uh-oh.
God damn it. I never liked that mix. It looked at odds with each other and a clash of two very different art styles that doesn't mix well. Yeah, I mean, for some people, it's just not your cup of tea. So if, like, you know, if that idea alone doesn't, like, interest you, then you probably wouldn't like the series at all. I still think the gameplay of 1 and 2 still hold up. And also understand, too, that, like, Kingdom Hearts isn't supposed to be, like, you know, Dark Souls or Bloodborne. It's supposed to be an action RPG, so you don't have to be, like, the most smartest person in the world to, you know, figure out what to do or where to go.
Uh-oh.
Have I been here before? I think I have. Guess we'll find out. I still need to find that switch, don't I? God damn it. I keep getting chocolated to death. Oh, found it. Fuck you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's try going back to that place that was blocked off. God damn it. Vanillaware is more worth saving than Square Enix. I feel like that's a bit of an overreaction. You know, say what you want about modern Square Enix. I feel like they have more. Their games are more valuable than whatever the fuck what is it called again? Hyperdimension Neptunia. Yeah, like any Square Enix property, I think is worth owning more than any Hyperdimension Neptunia game. I had one of them for the PS3. I think it was the first game, and apparently it was one of the worst JRPGs ever made for the system, so... Vanillaware's Kino? Yeah, I mean, you know, we'll have to agree to disagree on that. Can't say I'm a huge fan of what they put out. Unless they're not the company I'm thinking of, and I'm just getting two companies confused.
Uh-oh.
Neptunia games are mid at absolute best. Get past the fan service and there's nothing. Yeah, agreed. Nice. Found another switch.
Uh-oh.
Vanillaware did Dragon's Crown, really? Okay, well, maybe I won't be too mean to them about that then. Maybe there is some value. They have a little value.
Uh-oh.
I wish we had that game on PC, but I think it's a Sony exclusive.
Uh-oh.
Did they also do Odin Sphere on the PS2? I remembered people were raving about that.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Come on, I just have like 2 more levels. Let me beat this, please. Oh. Wait, you can turn off the music with the push of a button? I don't know whether the... God damn it. Nope.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's see, they also did a fun RTS called Grim Grimoire. I think I've heard of that. Weren't those, like, also for the PS3 as PS2 classics? I'm pretty sure they were.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Fucking kill me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And that killed me for some reason. Yeah, it was on PS2 originally. Gotcha. Yeah, there are so many good PS2 games I still haven't played yet. Oh. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Just one more level. Just one more... Just one more stage and I'll be good.
Uh-oh.
I'm crying right now.
Uh-oh.
I think of Grim Grimoire as a cross between Harry Potter and Groundhog Day, except Harry is Hermione. Yeah, I never got into Harry Potter. My family was like uber religious, so you know, I just wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter based on that principle. But Like, even when I was a teenager, I never really got into it. I was more of a Star Wars kid. It's a shame what Disney did. You know, what Disney did when they got their greedy, polite hands all over it.
Uh-oh.
Books were good, movies were okay. Well, I mean, yeah, like, you know, the books are always going to be better than the movies when it comes to fantasy. That's usually how it is.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Fucking Christ on a stick, just let me beat this game, please.
Uh-oh.
Lord, give me strength.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Speaking of Disney shit, though, I ended up getting a couple of Disney songs stuck in my head because one of my family members was like going on a Disney movie binge. They were mainly just watching like the animated classics from the 90s. So as a result, I had a couple of them stuck in my head. I think Mulan is pretty underrated. I don't really know what people thought of it back in the day, but it's probably like up there, I think. Like with The Lion King, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast.
Uh-oh.
I can never remember if it's the 5th or 6th book I've been stuck in for the past 10 years. Oh, well, in that case, Snape killed... No, I'm kidding.
Uh-oh.
That was like, what, the Half-Blood Prince that people were spoiling?
Uh-oh.
I think that was a meme back in the day. I remember someone did a crossover trailer for Mulan, turning it into 300. That could work.
Uh-oh.
There were a lot of moments in the original movie where kind of came off like that. There were some grand battles. Very good use of CG in that movie as well.
Uh-oh.
I also like the music of that movie as well. You know, not just talking about like the musical parts, but just the OST in general was like it was really key now.
Uh-oh.
I wish Disney knew how to write female characters like Mulan. It's a shame what happened to the live-action remake, though, where they just gave Mulan chi powers or something. It was like Chinese midichlorians. I have yet to understand the existence of why Disney does that, other than just, like, renewing their trademarks or trying to rehash nostalgia bait or whatever. I feel like it's the latter. They also did Unicorn Overlord. Okay, so yeah, maybe I judged Vanillaware too harshly, because I did hear good things about Unicorn Overlord. It's not on PC though, last time I checked, so. Shit. Yep, there's a switch I gotta find.
Uh-oh.
Found it, I think. Mulan was pretty damn good. Yep, I agree. I feel like Mulan is it's like a feminist movie done right. Like, Mulan as a character is understandable. She isn't annoying.
Uh-oh.
You know, like, even if you aren't a woman, you could still try to relate to her in a way. I also like how they didn't put any of the male characters down unless they deserved it. Like, you know, Mulan's friends, you know, the fat guy, Yao, and the shrill dude with the high-pitched squealy voice. Like, they're all pretty much realistic depictions of, like, how guys joke around with each other. So it's like, you know, they told a feminist story without being disrespectful to the opposite sex. Of course, they did exaggerate stuff, but, you know, it was for comedic effect. Like, I think there was one part where, like, Mulan goes to the encampment place, and, like, there's one dude trimming his toenails or whatever.
Uh-oh.
It was pretty funny. It was all the rage back in the day. Yeah, it was quite refreshing. The big problem with feminist stories is that they want the women to be men. Yeah. Like, a woman can be strong. You know, you just have to write them well. I almost forgot about Muramasa, the Demon Blade for the Wii. Gotcha. And in Mulan, she was still allowed to be a woman. Yep.
Uh-oh.
I am definitely making a save state here. God damn it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's like they forgot women are still women, even if they are strong. Perfect example is Ripley from the Alien movies. Yeah, that is a common example. Like, whenever people talk about strong female protagonists in movies, they always quote Ripley.
Uh-oh.
Also posted that Mulan 300 vid in your Discord. Nice, I'll check it out. Oh, also, there was one song from that movie as well, you know, Honor to Us All, that I was kind of listening on... I could talk today. I was listening to it on repeat because it got stuck in my head for a while, so I kind of had it in my earbuds when I was closing at work the other day, but I never really knew that they referenced The Undertaker. You know, after 25 years of being exposed to that movie.
Uh-oh.
That was a cheeky little reference.
Uh-oh.
God damn it. I really miss when Disney used to not suck.
Uh-oh.
I also just kind of miss that era of, like, hand-drawn animation in general. There was a lot of soul to it.
Uh-oh.
There was also a lot of action, too, and style, where it's like, whenever there was a Disney movie that took place during, you know, Greece, for example, when they did Hercules,
Uh-oh.
they drew everyone like they belonged on, like, pottery art. And then with Mulan, you know, everything looked all watercolory, and, you know, everything looked like it was a wood painting. It's like, you don't really see that type of, stylization with 3D animated Disney films.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
God damn it.
Uh-oh.
I noticed the subtle change in Disney around the early 2000s. Yeah, for me, it was around the mid-2010s was when I started to notice it. Because, like, the early 2000s for Disney wasn't really woke from what I remembered. You know, they still knew how to do movies. Like, just to kind of give you an example of what I'm talking about, it's like, in the early 90s, right? You had Beauty and the Beast for the girls. you had Aladdin for the boys, and you had, like, The Lion King for the furries and the gender screw-ups.
Uh-oh.
And then in the early 2000s, you had, what, Treasure Planet for the boys, you had Lilo and Stitch for the girls, and then you had Brother Bear for the furries and the gender screw-ups. And, you know, even in the early 2010s to an extent, you know, you had, what, Frozen for the girls, you had Big Hero 6 for the boys, and you had Zootopia, again, for, you know, the furries and the gender screw-ups. And it's like, ever since then, Disney does not know how to write for anyone other than women. And whenever they're making a movie that's about a boy, they're not writing a story about a boy. They're basically trying to write to boys. Like, this is how you should be behaving.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And whenever it's a story about, like, a girl in a Disney movie, it's just, like, insert a bunch of family trauma.
Uh-oh.
I have a question.
What's up?
Should Virtual Boy make a comeback, yay or nay?
Well, I mean, isn't it already available on the Switch eShop?
Oh shit, you're right. I almost forgot about that.
It's wild how they tried to reboot the Virtual Boy. It's like, you guys realize why you,
Uh-oh.
it's like Nintendo, you guys realize
Around
why,
Versus.
yeah. There was a reason why that console failed.
Oh, 100%.
Like I said, it was a very subtle change and became much more noticeable in the 2010s. Gotcha. God, this level design is so fucking claustrophobic. The good news is that this is the very last stage, so there's not a whole lot of it to... Oh my god, fuck you.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Could you stop with, like, the strawberry jam, please? Oh my god, okay.
Uh-oh.
Let me just make a save state here.
Uh-oh.
Save state here.
Uh-oh.
That was very important. Oh wow, I get 2 extra lives right there.
Uh-oh.
Save state here.
Uh-oh.
Sad to see what happened to Pixar. It died with Going Red. Yeah, Turning Red was actual AIDS cancer. I pirated that movie, like, I think within the couple of weeks it came out, just because it looked like one of those movies, and I ended up being right. I know I've said this on stream multiple times, but I think,
That movie can say, oh, sorry.
yeah, no, I was gonna say that Turning Red was,
Uh-oh.
like, that to me was kind of like the turning point where if Disney doesn't, like, course correct, then they're gonna,
Uh-oh.
like, they're basically just abandoning the trust of the parents who took their kids to see it.
Uh-oh.
That movie's in the same tier as Cuties.
Well, I wouldn't say it's in the same tier as Cuties, but... Well, I mean, there are some moments where it kind of comes off like that, but... The thing that really pissed me off was that ending part. You know what I'm talking about, where the main character is like, my red panda, my choice, mom. Like,
Oh, yep.
who the fuck
Or
printed that and let that get in the movie?
I like gyrating.
Is this supposed to be a boss room? Yeah, okay, cool.
Uh-oh.
I'm fighting Hansel and Gretel, I guess. You know, the kids that are supposed to be the good guys, but, you know, it's Bubsy. You expect them to get anything right?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let me just wait.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Ah, yes, claustrophobia, my favorite.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Shit.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Those apples are fucking destructive.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I am save stating after every hit. I don't give a shit at this point.
Uh-oh.
I have learned very quickly, as I've been playing through this series, that you cannot fight bosses honestly.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay, nice, that's one down.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let me see.
Uh-oh.
Time to hit the white bitch.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And whenever you die in these Bubsy games, it's not like you just die. Like, you get fucking murdered. Bubsy didn't just die, he was murdered.
You mean like Crash Bandicoot?
Well, I mean, at least Crash Bandicoot has mostly good games. Or at least mostly tolerable games at best to really good games.
Uh-oh.
It's Gretel. Yep.
Did the original Crash Team Racing or the Crash Racing game come out on the PS1 or PS2?
Both? I think that would be a Ellis question. I'm sure he'll be
Yeah, I'll
able to
probably
tell
ask
us. Because I think it was on the PS1, but then they made it for the PS2. Indie animation will eventually become the future. Yep. Oh my god, did I beat it? I think I beat it, guys. Elissa, we were just questioning on whether or not Crash Tag Team Racing was on the PS2 or the PS1. Yeah, what's up, Richard? You just missed it. I ended up beating this game. It was really fucking frustrating, but we did it. Okay, you're saying PS2 and PSP? Gotcha. Okay, so I guess that's it. Let me go ahead and swap back. Yep, I finished the Atari Bubsy game. So the next time I stream a Bubsy game, it'll be Bubsy 3D. Wish me luck. But yeah, before I go, I just want to give a shout out to Sirfet, New Dawn Horizon, Joey Jojo, Gaseous, as well as Lady Justice, Ellis, as well as Richard and Ryoku for joining the stream. It's always appreciated. And later tonight, I'll be I will be live with Joey and Cheesy Mouse, as well as Mr. Vids. We're going to be reacting to a bunch of prank calls. It'll be a lot of fun, and shall talk to y'all later. Peace out.